Hey folks, today we're diving into a shocking crypto story that's sending chills across the Web3 space. Imagine signing something over a year ago and waking up one morning to find nearly $1 million gone from your wallet. This wasn't just any scam, it was calculated, silent, and brutally effective. Let's break down exactly how this happened and what you can do to protect yourself from the same fate. Okay, we need to talk about a crypto heist that honestly feels like it was ripped straight from a high-stakes thriller. But this is very, very real. It's basically a security briefing disguised as a news story. And it was a year and a half in the making. Take a look at this number. Over $900,000. Poof, gone from a single person's wallet in a single transaction. That is a life-changing amount of money. And how it was stolen is what makes this a story you absolutely have to understand. And here's the kicker. The theft? That just happened. But the mistake? The one little click that opened the door for the whole thing? That happened 458 days earlier. So, how in the world does a hacker play that long of a game just waiting for 15 months to make their move? That's the question we're going to dig into. Right, so this wasn't some quick smash and grab. This was a long con, a patient, calculated strike that is just a terrifyingly effective way to attack. To really get it, we need to walk through the timeline, step by step, to see how the trap was set, baited, and then finally sprung. The patience here is just incredible. So check this out. The trap gets set way back in April of one year. The victim signs what probably looked like a totally normal, harmless transaction. Then, nothing. For over a year, crickets, because the wallet didn't have much in it. Then, you fast forward all the way to July of the next year, and boom, the victim deposits over 900 grand. The scammer, who was obviously watching the account, still waited another entire month before draining every last cent. Insane. So the big question is, how did that one click give a scammer the power to clean out an account 15 months down the road? Well, the answer is a specific kind of attack, and it's called approval phishing. It's a really clever method that basically turns your own permissions against you. The weapon in this whole heist is something called an approval transaction. Now, we all grant apps permission to move our tokens around, right? That's normal. But a malicious approval, that's different. It's not for a one-time thing. It's an ongoing permission slip to spend your money whenever they want without ever having to ask you again. This is the perfect analogy. It is exactly like handing a scammer a signed blank check. Now, they can't cash it if your bank account is empty, right? But the second you make a huge deposit, they can just write whatever number they want on that check and completely clean you out. So where do these things even come from? Well, they're hiding in plain sight. They could be on really convincing phishing websites, or in those links promising free tokens from a fake airdrop, or even inside brand new, unaudited apps. The victim in our story here just clicked on one of these, signing that blank check without ever knowing the danger they were in. Okay, we've seen the heist, we get the mechanism. Now for the most important part of all of this. How can you make absolutely sure this never, ever happens to you? Let's go through a quick personal security checkup that'll help you take back control. You can, and you absolutely should, be actively managing these permissions. And it's pretty simple. It's a 3-step process. First, you check. Use a tool, something like Etherscan's token approval checker, to see every single active permission you've ever granted. Second, you review. Just go down that list. See anything you don't recognize or an old app you don't use anymore. And third, you revoke. For anything that looks remotely old or suspicious, you just zap it. Revoke its access immediately. Now, just a heads up on this. Cleaning up your approvals isn't totally free because every time you revoke one, it's a transaction on the blockchain. So it costs a little bit in network fees, a gas fee. But honestly, think of it as a tiny price to pay for security. It's a whole lot cheaper than losing everything. And to really understand why this is so critical, let's just zoom out for a second. This one heist was nearly $1 million. But in that same month, bad actors stole over $142 million from the crypto world. This isn't some rare one-off event. It's a constant, massive threat. So we'll end on this thought. You know who has a spare key to your house, right? You wouldn't just hand them out and forget about it. Your digital wallet needs that same level of attention. So ask yourself right now, Do you really know who's holding a signed blank check to your crypto? If you're not 100% sure, it's probably time to go find out. So, what can we take away from this? In crypto, one mistake can cost everything, even if it doesn't hit until months later. Always double check your approvals and stay updated with tools that help you stay safe. If you found this eye-opening, hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more real talk on crypto and digital security.